How to realize we are actually in a dream. Well, first off, let me step back and what do I mean by the dream? What I mean by the dream is this experience that we have created for ourselves that helps us understand who we are as spiritual beings. We get to experience a snippet of this reality when we go to bed at night. If you've experienced lucid dreamings, that's essentially what we're in, this lucid dream. Although sometimes it's not lucid. Sometimes we get caught in the details of being a human being where we identify with certain circumstances and we think, oh, this horrible thing happened to me. This is all that there is. This is going to be the death of me. Nothing will ever get any better. So how we can awaken from the dream is, first and foremost, notice synchronicities. This can be fun as we begin to awaken and notice all these really positive things happening in our life. Maybe we think about somebody and then they call us on the phone. Maybe we just happen to see this beautiful bird flying around as we're having this really beautiful spiritual experience. Of course that bird is there. It's to enhance that experience. I also want to encourage us to notice the synchronicities in times of darkness, in times of fear, in times of deep emotional turmoil. Everything that is happening to us is actually happening for us. Now, that's kind of become cliche, so let's break that down a little bit. We may notice a pattern within ourselves that is victimized, where everything is happening to make our lives miserable, to make ourselves feel uncomfortable. But is that the most productive perspective? What if we drew out from the dream and noticed our circumstances from a different lens? Asking the question, what is this teaching me? So bringing it back to synchronicities, the next time you have a horrible day, and if today's that day, I'm sorry, I'm right there with you. Keep watching and maybe you can practice this alongside me. But the next time you have a horrible day, notice the synchronicities. Are people constantly cutting in front of you while you're at Costco? This has happened to me before on a really horrible day. Is there traffic everywhere? Are you having a really hard time getting a hold of people, connecting with people? Are you having a hard time communicating your feelings to multiple people in your life? What is this directing you back into? And how can you get quiet, become aware of what the synchronicities are pointing you to, and then start to do the inner work there? If nobody is returning your call, perhaps that's directing you to go inwards and feel safe being in the moment by yourself. Perhaps being in the moment by yourself is drawing you to face the uncomfortable feelings that you're facing, breathe into them, and then let them go.